G'day guys, my name's Gorcin. I'm here for Western Tabletop. Today we're at WASMEX and we're catching up with Kurt from the Scale Modelling Clubs of WA. I was wondering if you could tell us a bit about yourself and your club, Kurt.
Yeah, hi. The Scale Model Club of WA has been around for, since the 80s sometime, and we have a club room in Robert Thompson Reserve in Noranda, opposite the Noranda Shopping Centre. And we're also part of the Men's Shed WA as well, because we operate several days during the week on a Tuesday and a Thursday. That's for especially some of the retired guys to come along, build models, share some Q&A and have some tea and cake, and that sort of thing. And on a Saturday, then the rest of us go there who are still part of the workforce, There's a few father-son teams, and I'm one of them as well. So we usually go on a Saturday, and we get there at about 8 o'clock and leave at about 3 to 4, around about there. So, and there's a few other clubs that meet at the premises as well. So it's, there's lots of parking available. We're on a park. We've got beautiful facilities if you want to come and have a look. And we're always looking for new members to come and join and share the fun.
Yeah, fantastic. What do you guys think of this weekend?
Well, this weekend, us on the committee, I'm on the WASMEX committee as well. We've been busy for the last 2 weeks, especially leading up to the show, having signs made and this and that, and organisations with the venue here as well. So we've been pretty busy, and I think in some way with the whole COVID thing, it's like we're starting again, really, because the last meet we had here was in 2019. So we've effectively taken a 2-year break. And numbers have been okay considering that, I think. I think the swap meet this morning was very successful outside. Everybody walks away with some little Easter egg there, I guess. So I think the weekend overall has been a good one. It's getting awareness out into the public again that, hey, we're still here, please come along. And I guess it'll take a while to get up and running again. Whoops. Yeah.
And that's exactly why we're doing this as well. We want people to find out not just about WASMEX and the Expo, but also about all of the clubs here as well. So what kind of facilities have you guys got? Is your workshop like, do you have to bring your own tools, or is it just bringing your own kit and get stuck in?
Well, we've got a nice, we actually use a facility that belongs to the city of Bayswater. And it's a beautiful facility in the park, under the trees. We've got a wonderful kitchen set up, toilets in-house, etc. We've got, display cabinets full of models in there as well, and we encourage members to put their models in there and cycle them through as time goes by. And usually, we've got an airbrush room as well. Usually what happens is members bring their own kits along, and they've got a little trolley full of little tools and, your knives, your glues, your masking tapes, and some of your paints. They bring that all along, sit down, model, and then take all that with them again. So we don't really have any tools on site, really, other than an airbrush room. So everybody just plugs their own airbrushes in and goes for it,
That's a fantastic community environment to be able to do that. Because a lot of times with scale modeling, the thought thing to do is you sort of sit at home in your own room and you do it. And nowadays with COVID, a lot of people have teched up, with Zoom or Discord, you might sit together. But it's fantastic to be able to do that in a community space, Kurt. Yeah.
It sure is, and the lockdown last year was a trying time. As soon as everybody got back together again, it was celebrations. It really was. It's. I suppose the scale modelling is a niche kind of hobby. It's not like say football, which is a lot bigger and attracts a lot of people. Usually what happens with scale modelling is kids start off, and we got a few juniors as well, and then they normally reach a certain phase, early teenage years, where they start getting distractions around them, and they sort of tap off a little bit, explore life, and then they return to the hobby again when they're a little bit older, especially when they're late 20s or early 30s onwards and that. So that's usually what happens with the cycle of things.
I feel like you've explained me and all of my friends down to a T, Kurt.
So when are you joining up?
That sounds like an excellent way to end the conversation. Thanks for your time, everyone.